We're Miriam and Tanguy, and this is MyT Van. In 2019, we bought a van. We spent a year self-converting it, with no previous building experience whatsoever. We turned it into a beautiful, cozy home. In this build series, we'll show you how we did it. From woodworking to electrical, we'll show it all. Hoping we can help you, or inspire you, build a home on wheels and live new adventures on the road. All right, so another quick Friday night session in the van after work, just before the weekend, just how we like it. So I've been working on the doors in the kitchen. We've been upgrading, well, enhancing our storage right here. So remember, this is our sitting area with the dog underneath. This opens up for storage, and we've added this guy. This little hinge right here makes it so that it stays open. It's supposed to be soft close as well, but it's not the best soft close you can see. Anyway, that's not what we bought it for. We bought it so it could stay open, so we don't have to use our head to keep it open, and that works. So, yay. I finished the cabinet doors. Ta-da! Look at this. So, it's looking very good. I'm very happy with the result. The challenge that we had was that standard hinges for cabinet doors didn't work for our doors because they are thinner than the norm. And for standard hinges, the ones that you regularly see on like IKEA furniture and stuff, it works with thicker doors because you have to cut a hole in your door to fit it. And if we cut a hole the depth that was required, we would see the hole in our door. Anyway, we found this great solution right there. So you don't have to drill any hole either in your stud here or on your door. So that's perfect. And that works really nice. You can see the movement. This. And it closes perfectly. Here, it's a great fit on top, all the way here. So it's the same on all of them. The trick that I had to use was, you can see I've added a piece of wood right there, here. This is because otherwise I didn't have enough support to screw the hinges on the ceiling. So anyway, that works, and I'm very happy with the results. The only thing is, I tried that system before on the bedroom doors, but I was in such a rush that I did a very poor job. I mounted them backwards. See, there's a bigger gap here, and even when I open, it touches the ceiling, and it's not supposed to. If you look at this one, right here, it actually goes down, doesn't touch the ceiling, and you're clear. So this is not good, so I need to replace these two doors. I have to cut new doors. I have to redo the hinge system. So that's one of my tasks for today. The second one is, when we bought the Promaster, I don't know if you remember, we had a spare tire in the cargo van. We didn't really pay attention to it until we started doing some work, and it started to get in the way. And it's been bothering us ever since because we didn't know where to put it. I looked online. They say you have a system underneath that you're supposed to be able to hook the spare tire on, and it holds and it doesn't take any space. But this system was broken. I reached out to the dealer. They say, yeah, sure, we'll do it. 300 bucks to replace something that was broken when I bought it. So I said no. And I was hoping to find a spare piece on my own because the whole system works. It's just that one last piece that I'll show you after that's broken. It got rusty apparently at some point, and it's now broken. And so the tire doesn't hold. This is our tire. That's taking up at least a third of the space. And this is the tire that I found. And as you can see, there's the system attached to it. A little rusty, but I think I can get the rust off. This is tire for the Promaster. This is clearly not for a Promaster. I don't know what that vehicle was, but I'm glad that they threw it away. Let's hope that works. All right, so first part is done. I managed to remove the piece out of the spare tire, this guy. And this is the system that I need to replace on our van. These are the two systems side by side. This one has nothing to hold the tire, this one does. So this is what we're missing. As here you can see, the hole in the tire just goes straight all around that piece. My priority is trying to remove our system, because right now I want to see if I can get this screw off, which seems to be in a pretty bad shape. So I need to remove some rust and try to make it loose enough so it goes away. Same thing on this one, because you can see basically it's the same system, but the wire behind it was cut on the one that I got. This is tough and this is long and this is testing my patience. But if that works, oh man, will it be worth it? So. You're wondering what I'm doing. Well, you know what I'm doing. You're wondering what I'm doing. Hopefully we'll have edited the video where I install the wheel under the spare tire under the van.
Or maybe we're gonna add those footage to the video.
Add the footage to the video. So the spare tire is barely hanging by one screw that I sort of added to a system that I found on the street. And what I'm trying to do is add support to the spare tire because it's still sort of moving. And so I thought about strapping the tire for additional support. And I bought straps, like big heavy duty straps, before I remembered that the dealership gave us some when the spare tire was inside the van. So I have these, which are sort of elastic, rubber, that should be enough. So I'm just going under the van to figure out a way to attach this. I'm sort of claustrophobic, so this is kind of okay, but still, I don't really like being in tight spaces. Anyway. Nope.
Mais si, parce que c'est élastique.
Oh. Yay! Should I put the second one or?
Can you? Is it like really worth putting two at the same holes?
Why not? Might as well.
I don't know. Yeah, of course.
We have no use for these anyway, so come here. Ah.
Don't touch anything. I forgot.
There we go. Aha.
Perfect?
That was quick. What are we doing today?
Today we are creating 4 drawers.
For where?
For here.
Ooh.
So
you mean I won't be able to store my tools anymore?
No.
All right.
So we've got this piece of wood.
Yep.
That's going to be cut.
Yes.
For the front of the drawers.
Mm-hmm.
So we already have that. And what we also have are the systems. So the system is going all the way inside. So as you can see, it's pretty long. It's 20 inches. So our drawers are 20 inches deep, which is pretty good. We're going to be able to store a lot of things. And they've got a soft close system.
So we have our first
Side.
4 drawers. We have 2 sides, which makes sense. This is the first time we install drawers that we do on our own. We're first going to attach the system to the wall and the sides, and then we're going to measure exactly the space we have remaining, and that's going to be our cut for the bottom. So there we go. Now we just have to figure out at what height we want to attach this one. I guess we can first attach this to this, right?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
So, we did one!
Well, we did half of one. We did a fourth of one drawer, a fifth of one drawer, a sixth of one drawer. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're getting there. Baby steps to 2.4 to 2.4 to 2.4. Bam. Without further ado, our drawers. Ta-da-da! So we have two small ones. We have one here, so you can see how deep they are. The inside from here to here is 20-inch. So the system goes all the way through. You can close this one. Actually, yeah, you can close this one. Soft close, nice. You can open this one, which is basically the same one. Right there, same thing. And then the two new guys, the two new edition from today. We have this one, which is, we'll call it the middle drawer, because it's obviously deeper than the first two, but it's not the biggest one. The biggest one is this one. I think this one was about 9 5/8. So a little bit between 9 and 10, and this one was 13 inches high. And there it is, the very large one. Inside this one, we are probably gonna put an Instant Pot, which is why it needed to be higher. This one will probably be plates. One will be silverware, I guess, and another one will be something else. I don't know. We haven't thought about that yet, but we will. There you go. That's the first look at our drawers. So it's pretty simple, like it's basically a box without a top. Might sound dumb to say, but we have 4 panels for the sides, which are all screwed and glued together. So this one has 1 screw here, 1 screw here. The other ones, I only put 1 screw in the middle and then nails. This one has 4 nails, 2 and 2, and these only have 1 and 1 here. So they're obviously screwed to the railing system, drawer rails, whatever. And then there's the bottom. The bottoms are screwed all the way on the side. That should be good. And the fronts, as you can tell, are not really pretty to look at right now, but we already have this piece of wood that kind of looks like this, that we're gonna have all around here, and we'll just cut the drawer fronts, put some handles, because as you could see, it's hard to open them right now, and we'll be done. But we have our 4 drawers. I want to store everything in the drawers. It's and it's one thing off the list, and this is always a good thing. I'll have another occasion to give you a quick how-to on how I built our drawers, because we're gonna have one big drawer over there, which will be a massive one, but same principle. This one will be on wheels as well. It's going to be all fun. And that's it. That's it for tonight. So I don't know when I'll see you guys. Kidding, tomorrow. Every day is a van day these days. We know they're not pretty yet. Don't worry, we'll get there. Before we do, I'll be making the final upgrades to our electrical. Adding a second battery, rewiring, adding fuses, making it safer. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.